Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. We're going to give you an update on the latest killings in London. Initially, it was 8 people stabbed and 3 people shot in 24 hours. And then since that time of this article was published in London Standard, another man was shot dead in East London, in the Leytonstone area. Please be respectful for the family. Shocking attacks took place on Saturday, July the 6th, in broad daylight. One of the victims was 11 years old and she's in a critical condition. 3 of the victims were under 12 years old and they belong to this one family, this in Livingstone, North London. 45-year-old man has been arrested after stabbing 3 children and a woman. They believe the suspect is known to the family. This happened in the Palmer's Green area of Enfield on Saturday afternoon. The police was called at 12:15 and found all 4 victims suffering from stab wounds. Following intensive treatment and non-life-threatening injuries, the 11-year-old remains in critical condition. The man was arrested and taken to a North London police station. Following that, 2 men were stabbed in Hounslow, leaving one fighting for his life on Saturday afternoon. Police were called at 5:28 p.m. along with paramedics, and 2 other victims aged in their mid-20s and another in their mid-30s had stab wounds. A man and a woman have been arrested in connection with that double stabbing, but no one has been charged yet. And then after that was the Smallz murder, USG. I'm finding out his name's Craig now, rest in peace, who was murdered on Harrow Road at 8:10 on Friday, July the 5th, after reports of a shooting. And then following that, a man was shot in his 20s. A man in his 20s was shot in Kensal Green area of Brent, close to Kensal Rise train station on Saturday afternoon. Police were called to Chamberlayne Road junction with Leigh Gardens at 3:30 in the afternoon following reports of a shooting, and found a man suffering from a gunshot wound to his arm. In total, 4 bullet casings were found and what appeared to be a bullet hole could be seen in a car windscreen. The victim was taken to a central London hospital. Police have opened an investigation into that, but no arrests have currently been made. And in South Croydon, police officers were called to the Woodpecker Mountain Forestdale, a very short walk from the primary school, at 11 o'clock on the evening on Friday, July the 5th, after being alerted to an ongoing fight. A spokesperson for the police said a man in his 20s was arrested and has been released under investigation. So no one has even been charged. This is what I mean by the amount of cases where nothing ever happens. A shooting in a Wealdstone shop at 3:20 on Saturday. A firearm was discharged on the high street. However, there was no injuries. So again, when there's no injuries, no one's really been involved in a story. It would just dissipate from the news and no one will talk about it. This being over 6 stabbings and 4 shootings over the weekend. It's just out of control. It is just getting ridiculous. People really do need to calm down and just start really thinking about what the hell they're doing and the decisions they're making, because don't for a second think that this can just keep going on and they're not going to start clamping down differently. The Section 60 powers are already in effect where they can stop and search anyone. Your human rights for reasonable cause go out the window. If they just think they don't like the look of you, you're getting stopped, you're getting searched no matter what you're doing today. So thank you for joining me. There's plenty more news on the way. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. The Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Peace.